finished section 4. So I'm on section 5. Well, I haven't started section 5 yet, but I've just finished section 4, which is vanities. And boy, oh boy, do I hate Jude. No, not Jude, JB. I hate JB. Boy, oh boy, do I hate JB. Like, I'd already hated him. Well, not hated him, I already disliked him prior to part 4. Like, I already really disliked him prior to part 4. But boy, oh boy, do I hate him now. If you know, you know. I hate the way he treats his friends. I just hate the way JB is with his friends. Like, they try so hard to help him, but he just thinks he's so much better than everyone else. And I want to reach into the book and just give him a quick reality check. But it's the fact that he keeps acting as if he's better than, like, everybody else. He's really not. He's so irritating. And I hate that he came for, like, Willem. And then when he realised that it wasn't phasing Willem, he turned to Jude, knowing that Jude was an easy target. But also, because he has nothing on Jude, he doesn't know Jude. He doesn't know Jude's past. He doesn't take a moment to think that there's possibly a reason that Jude doesn't talk about his past. I hate JB. That's it. That's all I have to say right now is I hate JB. Oh, poor Willem. No, poor Jude in part 3. I mean, poor Jude generally. Boy goes too much. Boy goes through too much. Again, I feel like there's more to come for Jude. I am scared. Because I'm only on the... Wait, hang on. What is it called? The Axima of Equality? Like, I'm about to start part 5. But I might head back to my flat before I do so, because it is, what time is it? 8:14 in the evening, so I should probably head back before I start this. But knowing me, I'm probably gonna like walk back as I read, which is a really bad habit I have, but it's a habit I have nonetheless. Am I willing to break it? Nope. But I didn't think I could dislike JB any more than I already do. And then the events of page 280 occur. Well, 279 and 280 occur. That dislike turned to hate real quick. Poor Jude. Don't come for my Jude, my boy, my baby. Don't come for him. I'm probably going to stop here for a brief moment and walk the 4 minutes back to my flat. Probably gonna head back to my flat and start part 5. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it has been 2 hours. Wow, like an hour and 45 minutes. But it's currently 10 p.m. I'm trying to but the app would work. Starting part 5 if I bet, but again, the app isn't working. So I can't wash my clothes. So I have spent the last 20 minutes trying to get the app to work. See you guys later. I'm gonna have to try again tomorrow. The app just isn't working. The app just isn't working. I'm gonna have to try again tomorrow. However, I have read a few more pages. What time is it actually? 21 past 10. I have read a little bit more of A Little Life. But I'm gonna put this back into the bag. I'm laundry again tomorrow, and I'll update you when I get back. Back in the laundry. App finally started working. What time is it? Okay, it's 11:06 a.m. and I got the app to start working. And I did read some more last night. I did get to last night, page 324, and then I read some more this morning, so now I'm on page 328. And by this morning, I do mean 20 minutes ago before I got the laundry app to work again. So I'm probably gonna read for a little bit longer. But before I do that, boy oh boy do I hate Caleb. Abusive little shit. Boy oh boy do I hate Caleb. Finished my laundry. My clothes are still a little bit damp because for some reason the dryers here are really bad. They'll like dry your clothes for like an hour and they'll come out damp. Anyway, finished my laundry. I have read some more of this Her Little Life. And boy oh boy do I hate Caleb. Just when I thought we got rid of him, he's back. I fucking hate Caleb. I really hate Caleb. I mean, on page, what is it? 359. I've just finished a page and it just says, God damn it, Andy. I mean, the context isn't great for the God damn it, Andy, but it was just the way he's like, God damn it, Andy. So funny. Anyway, on to page 360. I have so many thoughts, but also, oh my god, I hate Caleb. It does seem that he is no longer in the story, but I don't know. I can't quite tell, because last time I thought we were like rid of him, thank god, he showed up again. Anyway, I'm probably gonna try and finish the section. I have that much left of the maximum of equality and then I get to the happy years. I'm scared because I found the happy years actually aren't that happy. So I know I shouldn't laugh. But I just know it's not funny. But it was just the way he's like, but it's funny the way he's like, if I throw this away, you're gonna make another one. He was very quiet then, looking at his plate. Yes, he said. Dude. What is it called? The X-Men of Equality. And we're gonna start, I was gonna say season 3, but no, chapter 3. It was like my brain was battling between season 3 and episode 3. No, chapter 3 of the X-Men of Equality. Chapter 2 was quite heavy, and so was chapter 1 of this part. But also so much of the book, like this part of the book, like so is so much of this, like so much of it. So what time is it actually? Jesus, it's 3:26 in the afternoon. So I think I'm going to take a little break from this just because it was really heavy. And the chapters in this book are so long. Why is chapter 3 like nearly 100 pages long? Anyway, I'm gonna take a break here and I'll update you later. it is getting late. Well, not late. Well, it is, because it's 9:56 p.m. already. It's also getting a little bit dark. So, and kind of a little bit hard to read the words. So, I'm on page 494 now. I'll head back. I don't think Hanya and Yanigahara knows what happy means, because the happy is we're not happy. So I just finished Dear Comrade. It took me so long to finish that section because life, okay, it's busy. I just finished Dear Comrade. I'm now on, well, gonna start this section, but I'm also scared because I have like less than 20 pages now. I'm scared to finish this book because I know it gets really sad, but also Dear Comrade, towards the end, Dear Comrade started annoying me a little bit, so I was like, what are you, I just started getting frustrated with the narrative, with the book. I just started getting really frustrated towards the end of Dear Comrade, and I think that was part of the reason why it's taking me so long. Why it took me so long. But Lisbonard Street, like part 2, Lisbonard Street is like under 20 pages, I think. So I'm probably gonna get that finished now. I'm scared, very, very scared. Okay, so I literally just finished The Little Life, and it kind of just, I've spent so long reading it, and it's such a hefty boy. It's a hefty boy. It's 720 pages long. How do you have that much to say? It was okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I have such a visceral reaction to everybody else. I don't know. I kind of expected to actually start crying at the end of the book for some reason. Because, like, also everything else you see, or at least everything I have seen of people reading this, they've cried every, like, handful of pages. I have not cried once reading this book. I feel like maybe I should have. But I personally don't think the ending. Again, this is having me just finish the book like 2 or 3 minutes ago. I don't think the ending is necessarily as sad as everybody else online maybe thinks. Personally, I don't think the ending is as sad. But that's just my personal opinion. I thought the book was okay. I had a great time reading it. I'm a little bit sad it's over, but I'm also glad I finished this book because, oh my god, it felt like I was reading it for a lifetime and a half. So I just finished A Little Life. And no, I didn't cry at the ending. I didn't think it was that sad. I kind of didn't think the ending was that sad. I didn't think the ending was that sad. I didn't think the book was that sad. I thought it was okay. I enjoyed the book. Yes, there are so many sad moments, but I didn't cry. That doesn't really have anything to do with the book. It's just I don't cry at books. Not a flex. I just don't cry at books. I don't cry at TV shows either. I don't know why. I still need to finish annotating. That's not annotating. I still need to finish tabbing. I'm probably going to go tab it, and I'll probably make another video at the end of the day to do with A Little Life because I have so many things I want to discuss. But I didn't cry at the book. I didn't think it was that sad. But I do think it was, like, very, very sad. So many trauma dumpy moments, which I think did reduce a lot of the trauma dump. Like, I personally found the book okay. I would probably read it again at some point in the future. Maybe not the near future, but I'll probably read it again. And whilst, yes, I did think it was okay, I thought it was alright, maybe 3 or 4 stars, I'm probably going to put it at 3 stars because I have so many reasons, I have so many thoughts. I think it was going to be a 5 stars, and then like a couple of things happened around the 256 page mark that just made me feel a bit icky, which moved it down to a 4 star, and then I just started getting really bored towards the end of Dear Comrade because it just feels like there's so many unnecessary stuff. But because I kind of want to keep this video brief, I thought the book was okay. I'm probably going to be careful about who I recommend this to, just because some of the content isn't great, and you can never be 100% sure about other people's mindset going into the book. 100%, I will probably read it again. I had a great time, even though I'm not rating it very highly. I had a great time. I feel like I'm probably alone in my opinion of it was okay, because I've noticed a lot of people flip 1 or 2 ways, like, oh my god, this is fantastic, it's so devastating, or this is the worst thing I've ever read ever, why would you write that, burn it in a fire. I do have some issues with the book that I will probably make another video about, who knows. But I thought the book was okay. I thought it was not necessarily a nice read, because a lot of this book is not exactly very pleasant to read about. I thought this book was okay. I had fun reading this book, and I do put fun in aggressive air bunnies because a lot of the content of this book isn't very kids' book. Just because I had heard a lot of people say that the ending was devastating, and I personally didn't find the ending devastating. I thought it was drawn out and a little bit boring. But again, I'm like 4 minutes and 37 seconds, but I thought this book was okay. Would I recommend it to very specific people? I would recommend this book to very specific people. Please make sure that you're in a good headspace when you read this book, and look for the trigger warnings, because there's no trigger warning page at the start. There's no trigger warning page at the start, and there really should be. So please make sure you look at reviews, you read trigger warnings, make sure you're in a good headspace if you are going to read this book, because it is quite triggering. But I thought this book was okay, and I'm probably going to read it again in like 3 years.